But now that we're saved, I said I was gonna do it. Let's, there's a decent few support conversations there. Let's restart the emulator. Let's see here. Because I just inserted my actual 3DS micro SD card. Let's open this. Let's open save data location for Fire Emblem Fates. And then, yeah, for the last slot, let's put in this thingamabob here. Let me just navigate to 3DS, checkpoint, saves for Fire Emblem Fates, and then the one that was just made. It should be one for the 15th here. Hold on, let's move it to this screen so I can see it a little bit clearer. 1014 is the most recent one. Wait, 2033. What? Oh, am I reading things in the wrong order here? This has got to be the most recent one, though, right? I mean, there's a chapter 2 here. They go chapter 0, chapter 1, chapter 2 for the 3 different slots. Let's just see if I did that right. You know. Yeah, Corrin's pointy ears because dragon and stuff. Oh, let's just see if that worked. But yeah, the name of this folder isn't what I thought it would be there. Seems like a day behind. Maybe it's just weird. Maybe my 3DS's clock is being weird. Maybe that's why I can't connect online. Yeah, I did transfer my thing. So, back when, like, Fire Emblem Fates was still pretty new, when I was going ham on Fire Emblem Fates, I made this file with female Corrin that was named Cynthia. It was just, like, normal Phoenix, and it was just to be, like, final chapter of Revelations, have, like, as many A supports, like, done as I could, and, like, have a whole bunch of S supports at the ready. Like, where's my unit? Where's my unit? There we go. Like, a whole bunch at the ready, but don't save with any of them locked in. So I can get them, I can, you know, get the kids, I can inherit whatever skills I want, and then I can beat the game, and then, you know, I can pass those on to, like, other classes, other files, and stuff like that. Let me respond to a thing here by tapping that. You know, that was how I got, like, a bazillion OP skills, like, on all sorts of units and stuff like that. I don't know why my stuff here is all screwed up. But yeah, I guess I didn't really care that much about it. Oh, it's probably because I didn't visit other castles, like, ever in this file. I just grabbed stuff from my resource spots. That would be the reason why. And this was literally just a save file that existed to, like, pass skills around. That's all it is. Also, hello, Mortis. I apologize, I didn't see you come in there earlier. But yeah, no, we didn't do Revelation. I did it, like, when this game first came out, I did it. Before I was a content creator. But anyway, okay, not that button then. Uh-oh. This thing here. Oh my god, don't break on me here. No? Can I not? Dang it. Maybe we need to be actually in battle. Hold on, just a second. Omega Yato is equipped. Spoilers, but anyone that's seen Smash Ultimate anyway, it doesn't matter. Can I turn the... Nope. I mean, you can basically see from the front there what's going on. Just know that it's the same thing behind. You know, can't spin camera at all. Like, it's very... What's the word? What is the word? Is there an accessory shop here? It's up here, it looks like, in this file. Here, accessory shop.
Well,
Bye! Or something. No, why's Baruka at the front there? Here's like an imported Kana there. Let's see here. I mean, can I just view unit? No, dang it! There, just imagine that that's not there. But yeah, the, you can kind of see that, you know, there's leggings, but not really pants proper. That's what they did with female Corrin in this game when you're a Nor Noble. I don't know if it's the same in Hoshido Noble or not. I mean, we could find out, like, right now. Yeah, that's Corrin there. And then, like, when you're fighting and, like, the cape's flapping around, you see that from behind, you know? So, there's that. Is it the same in Hoshido Noble? I don't remember. Let's see here. If I just, like... Let's see here. Well, you can set the hair to whatever you want. Corrin's a character that you create, so you have all sorts of different options and stuff. That's the case. Is it the same with both? Let's see here. Don't know why you'd ever be Hoshido Noble over Nor Noble. But the option is there if you want. I mean, I guess it's similar, but, you know, I guess you do have a cloth in front. You're covered up there. By default, it's kind of grayish and stuff. But yeah, it's a lot more noticeable with Nor Noble. So,
Please.
yeah, the default outfit with Corrin is, with female Corrin is certainly something, you know? But I had planned across all my come on, be centered. Oh, nice. It's close enough. I had planned for across all my playthroughs to just, you know, be doing male Corrin and stuff like that, and a support with a female partner. You know, I know I had a lot of people ask me for Conquest, like, oh, are you gonna change things up with female Corrin? And it's like, well, I guess I could, but I have, like, plans for, you know, male Corrin for each. And that's what I had planned for Revelations as well, like, across all of them. And then pair up with a Dark Flyer would be, like, the pairing of choice, in Revelations, because that's a unit that would help me a whole lot in Revelations, considering how much Flyers help out there. And Dark Flyer is also good to have, like, the mixed physical magic, and then be boosting Corrin's magic for, you know, Nor Noble and stuff like that. That's what I had planned, but technically, you know, we've already had, like, Birthright and Conquest as male Corrin. Should I put it to a vote for, female Corrin for the last route? Because I do have, like, my full plans and spreadsheet centered around male Corrin. I've never actually made a spreadsheet for female Corrin before, because I've never had a female Corrin file, apart from this one, that is only about, like, passing down skills and stuff. We have 3 years. We have time to decide. But, you know, I'll just generally ask right now if that's something that people will be interested in. Is either, like, a vote for either or like, female Corrin on the last playthrough. Because if it is something that a lot of people would genuinely be interested in seeing, I could consider changing it up. But, like, by default, I'd assume that, you know, I'd probably just do, like, male Corrin across all 3. Like, I do generally prefer the look of female Corrin, excluding how odd the design is at some points there, but, like, the general character design. And she gets, like, cool long hair that male Corrin doesn't get, you know, is the case. But, you know, my spreadsheet is currently planned around that. I would have to, like, rethink my builds and stuff like that. Well, maybe not all my builds. I would still pair up with, like, a 2nd generation unit, most likely. So I might just have to switch some things around and probably still be fine. But yeah, it's, let me know if, how many people will be interested in seeing, like, female Corrin on Revelations, or does it not matter? But yeah, let's see here. What's funny is that the main character in your work in progress story actually shows a fair number of similarities to Corrin. Completely unintentional, but that's how it do sometimes. You'd be interested, Mortis. But yeah, let's see here. Surprised you haven't heard about her before, even though she's literally in Smash Ultimate. What, not hearing about Corrin? I feel like most of the people that aren't in the Fire Emblem sphere, if they heard about Fire Emblem Fates, it probably wasn't for the right reasons. Well, female Corrin because she's canon. Legit don't care. I mean, wait, was female Corrin, like, actually canon? Since, I know that in Smash Ultimate, like, the default one there is male. In Engage, you know, there's female Corrin, so there's basically canon there. So yeah, basically then. Female Corrin, let's go. Because that would give me something to do if I want to, like, rethink my sheets on my phones. And stuff like that. Like, actually make a sheet around female Corrin. But then the question is, like, who do we pair up with? You know, is the question. I'll just, like, I'll pull away the curtain. I was like, why did I struggle on that for so long? I'll pull away the curtain. I'll give some spoilers here. My plan as support in Revelations was going to be Caldori, who I was going to make into a Dark Flyer. That's what I did when I played Revelations, like, years ago, Lunatic Classic. That was what I did, and that's what I was going to do again, and it worked out pretty well. Dark Flyer is not a female exclusive class. You can give it to a male unit, though, is the case. So I could do, like, a similar setup, but with someone else in Dark Flyer. I don't know. I'd probably rethink some things. I'll give things some thought, but it's gonna be a long time before we do Revelations anyway, so, you know, it's not a big deal right now. We can build pillars! What can we upgrade? Traveler's Plaza. Oh, we may as well upgrade these. But yeah, Engage use the canon version of the characters. Male Byleth being canon is depressing. Sure, the Traveler's Plaza, that'll never be used. Or have a confirmed sexuality. I believe the canon one is female. And then, like, canon Byleth is male. Though, it was interesting, in 3 Hopes, the canon Byleth was female. Interestingly enough, you know, was the case. Oh, you mean sexuality? Oh, I see what you mean. I misinterpreted for a sec there. Yeah, this was still during a time when Nintendo was, or Intelligent Systems was kind of like, are we gonna let that be allowed? There's technically one same gender option for each gender. And if you're a female Corrin, you can pair up with Rajat, one of the second generation kids of Birthright, who's basically like Tharja from Awakening, who's always obsessed with you. And if you play male Corrin, you can go with Niles. Those are the only options. Like, you can see Niles here can go up to S. Like, by default, like, here's all these female characters that you can S support with and stuff. But in terms of male characters, there's only one, and it's Niles. And then, but if you do that, you cripple yourself so much, because then you miss, like, 2 child units. You don't get Niles' kid, you don't get your kid. So, you can S support with Niles, but now you've just lost 2 units in your playthrough. So, you know, it's not, yeah, it's not optimal. Being gay is not optimal, sadly. It's, so, you know, if you're trying to do an optimal run, you can't be gay. That sounds so weird out of context. If you're trying to do an optimal run, you can't be gay. Oh, man. Like, Engage was really great in the sense that you could support with anyone. But that also didn't have child units. I wonder how, if they ever did bring back child units, I wonder how they would handle it with, like, the new perspective of, yeah, let's just have everyone be supportable. Yeah, being gay is only optimal in Engage. You can be optimal in Engage by being gay, but you can't be optimal by being gay in Fates, unfortunately. Hello, sages. You're happy? What you happy about there? But yeah, child units, yeah. Just like Awakening. You pair up 2 units, and then they have a kid, and then the kid uses a combination of the parent's stats. In Awakening, it was all the mother characters, or all the female characters that would have kids, and so they changed it up in Fates and made it so all the male characters have kids. So Niles gets a kiddo, Odin gets a kiddo, Kaze gets a kiddo, so pair up different female characters with them to have that kiddo. And then Awakening, it was the other way around, where it's like each female character had a kid, pair up different male characters with them for, like, whose stats you want in there. But yeah, at least it's not like in 3 Houses where it's like, oh, there's bi options, but all the male gay options except Linhardt are platonic unless you have the DLC. Wait, were they platonic there? Jeez. Made a proper smash of paths. Did you make a list? And through the power of anime bullshit, they get age up to legal age. Yeah, the Deep Realm stuff. Let's have some conversations here. Yeah, the kids have actual characters, but they have nothing to do with the story. They're literally just something in here because people liked how it worked in Awakening. It's just a fun gameplay thing that has nothing to do with the story. So none of the in-game characters have kids canonically. But by the end, we are going to have, you know, a whole army of kiddos. Yeah, it's basically bonus content. But yeah, it means you like the same sex, then you're happy. Yeah, that's fair enough. If it isn't the dashing Lord Harmonia. Did you need something? Huh? Oh, were you not just staring at me just now? I could have sworn you were. No, I was just walking by. Are you sure? How peculiar. I could have sworn I felt someone staring at me. That as it may, it wasn't me. Perhaps I was mistaken. My apologies, my lord. Anyways, since we're both here, perhaps my lord would like to join me for a bite. And this game is kind of a spiritual successor to Awakening as well, in that 3 of the I'm pretty sure they did like a popularity poll in Japan, and the top for like the most popular characters of the first generation units, the parents, and the second generation units, the kids. And the 3 most popular of each were returned in this game. 3 of the kids from Awakening came back in this game as parents now, like Laszlo here, that was Inigo in Fire Emblem Awakening. And there are 3 units that were first generation units that, you know, are kind of reincarnated as new kid characters in Fates. There's Kaldori, which was Cordelia, and they're all like anagrams of the name. There was Rajat, which was Tharja, and then there was Asugi, which was Gaius. You know, so all, you know, anagrams of that. So, yeah, we have 3 returning first generation characters from that game, and like 3 returning second generation characters with the roles now swapped to change things up. Like, Fates is a very fan service-y game in a lot of different ways. Sure, I guess I have time. Also, like, Inigo here was one of my absolute killers, one of my best units in the Awakening playthrough. I mean, before he got wrecked by the timeline that we don't talk about, I think that was him. But that's neither here nor there. He was an absolute killer, and he was one of Crom's kiddos in my playthrough. You do? That's wonderful news. You there, the fair lasses in town are far less likely to flee from my advances. On second thought, I think I'm busy. I have to do... not that. There you are. my dear old friend, Rejection. How are you, old boy? I'm terrible as ever, thanks. Oh, no, I knew you'd be back. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be on my way. Not so fast. Life is full of twists and turns and unexpected happenings. We should approach each day as it were our last, as for all we know, it will be. Just think, tomorrow I could be spirited away, or worse. What if you never have an opportunity to see me again? Would you not give anything to then apologize for how you treated me? For not helping you harass those poor townswomen all day? No. Fine, fine. I'll relent. For now. Till our paths cross again, my lord. Oh, he's quite a character, isn't he? I love Inigo. And it's been so long since I've been able to do, like, my weird voice that I do for him there. You know, since the Awakening playthrough. If we don't count, like, a couple lines during the Birthright playthrough. You know, if we don't count that. Like, doing him properly, like, in supports here. We have my boy back. I loved Inigo there. Smasher Pass, like, wait, you made a dock here? Wait. Hold on. You need access. Request access. Sure. That wasn't a shareable link there. So, Corn, despite this sexual clothing that together is easily an S-tier Smash character, is that something everyone here agrees on? Is there... I think that the better question to ask is there anyone who disagrees? Frey was one of your favorite second gens in Awakening. Just this disgruntled dude trying his best. Yeah, that is what he was. But yeah. No, you're thinking of me. You're thinking of me, you know, when it comes to Camilla there. I'm sure that Camilla's on a lot of people's Smash list. She's not on mine. She creeps me out. Honestly. Where's yours? Where's my what? Like, what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that so aggressively. I'm sorry that I had that tone. I realized after I said it that I said, like, where's my what? Like I'm some moody teenager or something like that. See, a while ago for it? Wait, for what? Like a Smasher Pass list for Fire Emblem characters? Smasher Pass tier list. Like for what thingamabob? Hold on. Let's see this. I'm curious. Let's see. Let's rate this. Let's rate this, whether this is acceptable or whether this is cringe. Smash. Okay. Yeah, that's seeming pretty acceptable. You know, I feel like I'm probably the weirdo for not including Camilla. You know, but yeah, she just kind of creeps me out and stuff. Yeah, fair enough. That's pretty fair there. I don't know if we're gonna talk about that. This is, you know, odd territory as well, because, like, similar boat, but not. You know, I probably wouldn't disagree with Perry myself. You know, Perry's kind of psychopathic. You know, have you seen... I remember seeing this meme this one time where, you know... Yeah, I know that Nyx is, like, much older, actually, but, yeah, she'll literally kill you. I remember I saw this meme this one time where it's like, how to pick up a cat. And someone commented saying, like, can you do this with a jaguar or something like that? And the original, like, poster responded, yes, but only once. That's like Perry, you know? That's essentially that. Okay, fair enough. I'd be iffy about Yukimura, honestly. But yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's seeming pretty fair across there. Yeah. I'd be iffy about Hayato. Like, I'd say probably not. He's kind of in the same realm as Sakura there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair there, I'd say. Alright, pass. Sugi? Really? I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Benny's pretty chill. I kind of like Benny and Ignatius. You know, kind of gotta warm up to them. Wait, Elise is on pass, but Sakura's on Smash? This is not okay. Nuh-uh. Effie, maybe. I don't know. For me, Charlotte is also kind of in the same realm as Camilla, where it's like, might just creep me out there. What? Shigure is a real G. Okay, Takumi I can see there. You know, that I can see. Twire's pretty cool though, right? Oh, yeah, that I can see. There's Garen on pass there. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. I would say. What, Shiro? No. No, that's not okay. I feel like Rinka should be moved up there too. Bryna, maybe. What's Silas doing down here, huh? Izana, fair enough. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, Selkie's here, but then like these three are here. Like what? No. Tsubaki's pretty cool. Nah, I don't have Nina down here. Sigbert's pretty cool too. And we barely get to know Scarlet. I almost called her Charlotte for a hot second there. Yeah, almost forgot about her. Yeah, that's probably the places where I'd agree and disagree myself. This is the second youngest in this game other than Kana. Nina's literally always Ori, she's perfect. Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of sad there. But Selkie there? But not Valoria? What? Rigged. Rigged, man. But yeah, so, you know, I'd say that I'd agree with a bit over half this list. But, you know, there is a lot that I'd probably change there. So that's my general input. You know, one of the things that we never talk about though. Fire Emblem Fates has like some of the most going hard like portraits for like random characters you'll ever see, like with the capturable enemies and stuff like that. Get this Tyrad out of here. Like the portraits are actually really cool. Like look at Nicole here, for example. Like Fate, like even just the generic enemies, like not even the unique capturable ones, even just the generic enemies, Fates went so hard on the portrait art. Like it's so good. Like Nicole's pretty darn cool there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, maybe most of them would all be on my pass, but the art is at least really good. Yeah, isn't the art direction just so good? And there's non-playable. Who? Oh yeah, you were the one that Azura takes the place of at the thingamabob at that one event. Primary antagonist, Anankos. Spoilers. Not like anyone cares. There's the Rainbow Sage. Yeah, I don't know if any of the captural ones would be on Smash, but like some of the generic ones definitely would be. Can I find a list of like all the generic portraits? Fire Emblem Fates all class portraits? Because it actually went so hard on the class portraits. Category Fates portraits? No. The corrupt apothecary up here. Hold on. Class portraits, maybe here. Is this Awakening? Oh. No, if I could just find like a list. Generic portrait compilation and capture info. Yeah, you have to work tomorrow. Yeah, so do I. We'll get through these conversations and then I'll call it a night myself. I've already stayed up longer than I was planning on it. Gosh dang it. If anyone can find like a list of the generic portraits, then great. If not, sucks to suck. But the generic portraits are actually so good in this game. They're definitely my favorite Fire Emblem generic portraits. They're so good. Niles, how dare you? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Maybe shout it directly into my ear. Oh, you heard me, traitor. You didn't wait for me to name those weapons. You submitted your own. Your names are just plain bad. Why, every one of them is charmless, rigid, and stiff. Is this some sort of joke? One of us had to do something or we'd look like fools. What? You are at risk of missing the deadline. We represent Lord Leo here. That would have made him look bad. So I turned in some names. Crisis averted. You know nothing of naming. It's fine to be late, if the names are perfect. It's you who've made Lord Leo look like a chump. You are going to blast past that deadline as if it were years away. And, just like always, you'd come up with names that were nonsense. Excuse me? But your names are the very stuff of which senses are made none. Lord Leo will be sorely displeased. What a big talker you are, Odin. And take care there, Guzma. Appreciate you stopping in. But he's suspicious given that you're a man with no past. Oh, try to dig up a little dirt on your friend Odin, eh? A man like you shows up to serve Lord Leo. Of course I do. I look into the past of anyone and everyone who comes into his life. And I found nothing. And our conversation is over. Yeah, it's almost like they came from a different game universe, you know, and all that. Like, the 3 characters that were the kids in Awakening straight up are the same characters here, but then the new kids that are in Birthright there of Kaldori, Rajat, and Asugi, I'm fairly certain are like reincarnations, because, you know, they would have to be as like new kiddos. They can't just like swap in like a changeling or something like that. Like, swapping a grown man like a changeling with Gaius there. It's just like, whoa, I'm totally a new child unit, you know? How funny would that be, though? Might make yours a full-on tier list instead of just smash or pass. we all gotta make, like, our tier list and then present them during the next Fire Emblem Fates stream. It's required homework that Professor Harmonia is dishing out. Imagine. Selena! Hey, Selena, you hate it when you're not the best at everything, right? Definitely. Never settle for second place, ever. That's why I better be number 1 on that tier list. Oh, I can take away this now. Well, I happen to know I'm better than anyone at murder. What? Murder's not a sport, Perry. It isn't yet. We could be the first. Look, most people don't go around killing each other because they feel like it. Then I'm automatically the best at it. Hooray for me! Why does this bother me so much? Yikes, she's off. I didn't mean it. Selena's bullying me! What's with you? Those crocodile tears aren't fooling anybody. If you really want to see someone turn on the waterworks, watch and learn. What the heck? You look so silly when you cry. Beaten again. Alright, and then we have this conversation here. Now that the War Council is over, how shall I pass the time? I suppose I could head back to camp and organize my supplies. Ruka, what is it? Nothing. I currently have no orders, so I'm merely standing by. Just wait until we play Revelations and see the sea support between Baruka and Saizo. It's my favorite thing ever. So use some free time then. Why not use the opportunity to go train? You spend so much time doing it, you must enjoy it. It is duty, nothing more, and I have spent enough time on training today. If I overexert myself, I will be fatigued tomorrow. This is unacceptable. Dedication is commendable. Perhaps some fun is in order. Do you have any hobbies? Hobbies? Don't know what a hobby is? Allow me to explain. Hobbies are activities you devote time to for pleasure and interest. Pleasure, interest, frivolities. I perform no such activities. Perhaps you should go for a walk then. It might be a nice change of pace for you. Which part of the term frivolous confused you, ninja? I do not believe it is a frivolity. Mental health is as critical as bodily health. Walking and other leisure activities relieve stress and purify the mind. It is, in a sense, your duty to spend some of your time off duty, relaxing. I see. If you push yourself to your limits at all times, it can weaken you. It is precisely the same reason you are not training right now. Overexertion is a vice. However, if you do not enjoy walking, you should not do it. Suppose it is worth a try. What do I need to do exactly? Do I just walk? How about I accompany you? Very well. You have my gratitude. You are most welcome. Aww. Alright, let's go bond with somebody real good over here. Or I can switch my save file to the Japanese version and pet their face. We'll do that at some point in this playthrough, but not right now. I don't have any support with Perry yet, so let's do that, I guess.
Hi.
Can't wait to play Truth or Dare with... I would not want to play Truth or Dare with Perry. I think you just have to go Truth every time if you're doing that with her. My god.
It was fun. Next one I slay in battle is all for you.
Yeah, that phase sure hit Lissa hard. I do have to say. Alright, but she left in high spirits. Wow. Alright, Lilith. You want some berries? Here. Better eat fast. There we go. Neat. Even though I'm never gonna use the tower defense thing, but it's still satisfying to get Lilith to level up anyway. There we go. There. And we go to the arena. Oh, it's Perry here now. Let's leg it out in the arena.
Fine.
yeah, I guess since you have C support and stuff, here for the ruby. I don't know, send Selena in there. Totally not Severa. Alright, get him! Get that 1% crit. Ow. Come on. Nice. But yeah, instead of a Smash or Pass tier list, a tier list of every character you'd like most likely play Truth or Dare with. My god. Characters like Perry and Camilla would have to be at like rock bottom of that list. Would Laszlo be low or would he be high, I wonder? Who left this here? The young don't take proper care of their belongings. Oh great, more berries. Was there... No, there was nothing else to do with the buildings there and stuff. I'm just curious what the next battle is. I'm gonna go to bed here in a sec, but Uprising. To defeat the Hashins at Makareth, Harmonia returns to Nor. Their harmonious order to march to Cheve and stop an uprising. This is faintly familiar, but it's been a long ass time. I was debating about whether just to say a long time or I know. Well, oh yeah, this is still called the Dark Citadel. Amazing. Big stretch. Oh man. Well, I might start considering what things might look like if I did Revelations as female Corrin, but I don't know. We'll see here. We shall certainly see. I'm gonna go to sleep now. It's gotta be up early for work tomorrow. I do have university during the week, but you know, I don't actually have it on Mondays, so I just go in and work on Mondays is the case. At the same university that I do school at, and then like during some off time from work, I work on university stuff anyway. You know, so I'm going into university tomorrow, but just to do some work stuff for the most part. So yeah, appreciate everybody who stopped by and hung out and talked about all the things that we ended up talking about today. It wouldn't be the Fire Emblem Fates playthrough if we weren't, you know, ending up chatting about all sorts of things. You know, it's par for the course with this. You know, so yeah. Until next time, take care and see you. Good night. Oh, I should change it with the music in the fortress here for next time. Some variety as much as I love this theme here. Maybe it'll be something different next time. So it's different throughout the series. I don't know. We'll see.